Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? Green, welcome in, buddy. Glad to have you. All right. Looks like everything's working. Can you guys verify that volume is good on everybody's end? Make sure I'm not muted or something silly this time. All right. Well, looks like everything's working. Let's go ahead and get us a lobby open, guys. Okay. Excellent volume on YouTube. Good deal. Like Sean. Sarah, good morning. Thank you, thank you. Glad it sounds good. All right, cool. So we're good on both YouTube and Twitch, guys. All right, and our lobby is open.
If you squint, the dents are barely even noticeable.
All right, cool. Let's see what we got today. We got some challenge rating 5s and 4s and Kryn. These look interesting. We got 4 Vault Breach, 4 Salvage Run. There's a couple 4s over here too. And we got some 3s and such. Good deal. All right, cool. Now let's give folks a moment to get in, should they choose. Twitch broke for you and restarted, and now we're good. Okay. Yeah, I was having a bit of an issue with my stream key setup. I had to adjust it, but hopefully it's okay now. And that is why I do the opening scroll 5 minutes before the stream is supposed to start, because it gives me a chance to troubleshoot. I have upped the bit rate, so if it starts to get really laggy, let me know and I can crank it back down. I've learned how to do that midstream, so trying to see where the breaking point is and how high a quality I can bring you guys on this current internet without completely disrupting everything.
I've marked some opportunities that may be worth exploring.
What's the colors? Let them fly. Let's see. I'm gonna do artillery, I think. Seems fun.
Mission data.
I feel like taking the cat.
Sure, have a look.
I'm gonna run the cat. Mining lasers. Yeah, this build should be fine. We don't really need the biofission generator for this build, I don't think, so that should work.
Interesting.
All right. So what I've been doing for this wishing event is just throwing in 100 credits every time I play. Not exactly the smartest thing to do, as I really don't think this does anything, but I'm just curious how high I can get it. Is there like a cutoff where it stops letting you put in credits? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. All right. I plan on doing another stream at so far my scheduled streams are on Monday, Wednesday morning time, my time, and then Saturday afternoon, my time. I'm planning on doing one stream in the near future where it's going to be for a different game, and I'm just going to play around with different games, actually. Whatever I feel like playing at the moment. But, of course, I don't want to cut into the usual jump space streams, so probably we'll do it on a separate day just for kicks. Let's see what we got. Power grid needs to be rearranged. Voice the colors, let them fly. Cool. All right, that's in order. I haven't decided on a day yet. I'd kind of like to do it when it's not going to interfere with other friends who also stream, and I'll be able to join their streams. So, and I'd like to keep that one rather simple and not put my mods out too much. So, it's just something I'm going to do on the side for fun.
Got your six, say.
A game that I've been playing a lot of lately is RoboQuest, which is an indie game that I feel like a lot of people don't know exists. Art style is reminiscent of Borderlands, I would say. So if you care for that cartoony style, it looks pretty good in my opinion. Very different from this. It is also FPS. It's 1 to 2 players, whereas this is 4 players. And it's extremely fast-paced. It's much harder than Jump Space, though, which I enjoy. I love the difficulty. Devs have said that they plan to add a lot of higher difficulty stuff to Jump Space, though. So if you are like me and you're craving a challenge, the challenge rating 5 stuff is probably going to get far more intense as we go.
There could be useful values
Prediction: the game is Guitar Hero, and you're shooting for Through the Fire and Flames on Legendary. I'm going to leave that to you, Green. I've done that. I know exactly what you're saying. And let's just say I'm somebody who used to play guitar, and that was much harder than actually playing guitar. Just saying.
Never fret, buddy's right behind you.
Would be some interesting content, though, wouldn't it? So this sector is a newer sector, and I haven't gotten it recently, so I'm glad to get it. That's pretty cool. First sector of the stream. Awesome. I'll take it. I'll kind of show you guys around in case you haven't experienced this one. This one is one of the newer ones we've gotten. Me and Buddy are gonna go stomp some robo butt, and then I'll kind of show you guys around. So the end zones, basically the radiation zones, the danger zones on this are pretty short. These guys are actually getting to the edge of the map right now. So I really don't want to go beyond where they're at if I can help it. There's a lot of them. That's cool. Got some missiles coming in. Go ahead and deploy flares. Let's try to avoid scuffing the paint first thing this morning. That's Green's job.
Material collected. Empty
Here.
collectors to retrieve it.
Okay. Do you have access to those credits after? Or do they just keep building up? Yeah, no, you don't have access to those credits after. That's once they go into the wishing vent, they are gone forever, I'm afraid. And yeah, it would be cool if it was like a bank, though, right? You could just store up, maybe throw in some weapons and store them there. Yeah, no, yeah. Once they're there, they're gone forever. I'm just curious how high I can get it. I got it to 66 for the fun of it. If you're a Star Wars fan, you understand why getting it to 66 exactly was significant. But somebody joined the stream and pushed it beyond 66, so at this point now I'm just going for as high as I can get it. Because why not?
Corvette disabled.
Alright, Corvette's down. We got fire on the ship. I'll need to deal with that.
Material collected.
You watch us, though? If I'm playing Guitar Hero Through the Fire and the Flames, you're joining. It is your idea, your baby, Green. I will buy you the peripherals, and we will be doing this. In fact, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing Jump Space on a Guitar Hero guitar. You and me. Beat Saber. Better prediction. We are duo streaming Beat Saber, Crab Rave. Ooh, that sounds fun. Oh my god. I do not have the capacity for Guitar Hero or Beat Saber. I'd watch you guys though. Every Kent. I bet you do, Green. I bet you do. Oh, but I got the materia. Good deal. I would be down for some Beat Saber. I do not have the setup, so that would take... I'd have to get set up. But yeah, I love Beat Saber. It's fun. I played it over at a friend's house one time. They had the setup. It was great. I absolutely loved it. Sweat my butt off. It was truly an enjoyable experience.
Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed.
You both have it? That's awesome. I mean, that would be something you could do on stream, Sarah. I'd love it. So for those who don't know, Sarah also streams here on Twitch. She has been doing a lot of games like Repo and Headliners and stuff like that. If you're into that kind of content, guys, check it out. Oop. Laser drone. Can't see you. I hear spiders. Okay. I love that they have a very distinct sound. Laser drones also have a very distinct sound. I remember during the beta, I complained to the devs a little bit. I'm like, the laser drones need to be a little more obvious because they were super deadly when they first got introduced, and you didn't always know they were creeping up on you. The sound was pretty distinct. I think they might have dialed up the volume of the laser drones and made them a bit more obvious, but yeah. Plus, you kind of very much learn to listen for them because, yeah, back then they would drop you in just a matter of seconds. They're still pretty deadly, but not, I don't feel like they are quite what they were. Voice that goes, let them fly. Let the cannons rip the sky.
Parking procedure initiated.
All right, let's see. This area shouldn't have too many bots. I don't think I'm going to need an ammo crate, but I might go ahead and top off my javelin before I go. It's only 2 materia, so. That's one of the beautiful things about the catamaran is it's got those ammo refills. The catamaran is more versatile. People have asked which of the two are my favorite ships. I'd say that they're kind of tied, honestly. I love both. The catamaran is more versatile. The dart is definitely designed for dogfighting, though. I feel like if you are, say, have some friends that get it first, they're new to jump space, they just gotten in, you're expecting to have to carry them, run the dart and you be the pilot, and you'll have a better time. But if you got an experienced team, the catamaran is every bit as good as the dart. Speaking of lasers.
Very nice job.
Hi, friend. All right. How would you stream that as it's on that headset thing? You just put it out a Coldplay music pack. Oh, nice. I'm no expert, but I have a link cable I hooked to my PC. Yeah, I mean, you should be able to stream it without problems. I know people do. Would probably take a little setup, but certainly doable. One thing I've been doing lately is double checking a game before I stream or do any content on it to make sure the devs aren't gonna send me a copyright strike for using their content, right? Using their game. Like, as much as I love Nintendo games, you guys are never gonna see a Nintendo game being played by me. Nintendo is kind of brutal when it comes to that thing. Oh, spider. And I'm not going to speak as to their business practice or anything. I'm not interested in that drama, but we'll just say that too many people getting copyright strikes and issues with Nintendo. I'm just going to avoid that hassle altogether. If I decide to play a Nintendo game, I'm going to keep it to myself. Might talk about it, but I'm not going to put it on stream. But Keepsake are absolutely wonderful about wanting people to stream their game, which is cool. And the company that did RoboQuest are also very cool with it. I checked that, so I'll probably stream that at some point. And then there are a few others that let's see. Can I make this? Green showed me this before. Let's see. Nope, missed it. So there's a way to easily get to the bonus area up here. A lot of people that when they play this area for the first time, in my experience, I know I personally had this trouble, they struggle to get up to the higher area. I will say that when I was playing on controller with my custom layout, this was a lot easier to do than it is on mouse and keyboard. Using WASD to manage your control here is a little more finicky than having a control stick, but is what it is. Yes, come watch Hauk. Carry me on RoboQuest. That's right. Green, if I stream RoboQuest, it's going to be you and me, buddy. So RoboQuest is a two-player. It's not as open. Kind of requires people to be in your friend list on Steam. So not quite as open as Jump Space here, but it's a really fun game. It's a lot harder than Jump Space, though, currently. Jump Space is still changing and growing, and so I'm sure they're going to add difficulty. In fact, the devs have assured me that we will be getting increased difficulty here in Jump Space. That is the plan. They're going to be adding new bots to fight and all kinds of stuff, so we're going to be getting some fun stuff. In fact, I may, here in a moment, show you the response I actually got from one of the devs. It's pretty cool. Might just pull it up here on the Discord here in a moment. Because I was talking about balance. I put in some feedback about balancing, and he had some things to say to me, which was pretty cool. I love it that they're very quick to respond to their fans. Now, me personally, I am a part of the content creator program. They've added me, which is nice. Truly an honor to be added. Which means I can just message Groove when I have a question, and he usually gets back to me same day, which is really good of him to do. But, like the rest of you guys, I also use their Discord and just communicate with them that way, oftentimes. Because I don't want to be a hassle. Alright, cool. Looks like that's all the loot. But, yeah. Let me get to a stopping point here, and then I will pull up his response and just tell you guys what he said that they are planning. I would like the grapple point at the doors, please. No? Not gonna give it to me? Okay. We do this old-fashioned way, which is grapple whatever's closest. Alright, so when I get into this next sector, I'll have a moment where I can kind of take a break for a second, and I'll show you guys that. See if I get jumped here. Oh, I had artifacts, that's right. I need to deal with that before I jump. Getting ahead of myself, guys. Typical. Component stabilizer, not useful currently, since I am the only one here. Components do not break in solo, guys. they will break in multiplayer, obviously. And that artifact, basically what it does is... oh, they're not going to stack? Okay. Basically what it does is it makes it where components have a chance of repairing themselves when they break, rather than requiring to be repaired, which saves your resources and time. It's extremely helpful for your engineer.
Preparing to enter jump space.
Am I a part of the content sabotage program? Yes, you are part of the content sabotage. Green always. So Green is one of the moderators, guys. He's been with the channel since the beginning, so if I'm going down, I'm taking him with me.
City in the area has a connection to the Legion network. If you perform a security override, I can plant a bug that will wreak havoc on their system. I'll also
Robot, welcome in.
so we can access their equipment.
User not located, huh? Okay. Okay. All right, let's see about pulling up. Let's see, I'm going to do browser. And then I'm going to get Discord over to where it needs to be. And it was in the... it was in the feedback that I was talking to the devs. I'll show you guys what they said. I'm just going to pull it up to where you guys could see it. Feedback discussion. It was... It wasn't in bug reports. It was in feedback, suggestions. It was data breach balance. It was Alphonse that responded to me. You've probably seen him in their streams. Let's see, can I grab the link here? Might need to go in and... Yeah, I'll probably have to do that. I'm in the Discord app. I don't think it's going to let me do it from the app. I could probably do a window grab, though. So let's do that. I'm just going to set up a separate thing. Screen capture. There it is. Okay, and we're going to grab Discord here. Okay, you guys should be able to see that now. So basically, what he said here is we have some devious on-foot enemies planned in the making and a fix for the enemies' aim while you're airborne, making them be able to hit you if you are moving predictably in the air. So yes, expect the game to get harder at difficulty 4 to 5. Before we commit to something like difficulty 6, which was something I had brought up, it needs more enemy variety first. Sliding will also likely come with rebalancing to the enemy's behavior and aim, since it's an equivalent of a dodge. So it'll be a bit of a plus minus 0 as we add that and new items and weapons and such. The items should be hard for the right reasons and not just tanky enemy spam. Resource drought, being jump scared by flame spires with your hands full, you know, etc. So it sounds like they've got some pretty cool things in the works, guys. I'm kind of looking forward to that. We'll see what they got. All right. Let's see what we got. Everything's scanned. We got ship remains.
Immediate engagement.
Pilot, pick me up.
All right. Coming to you, buddy. All right. Cool deal. What missiles? So as a general rule, we're not going to get jumped if you just sit there at the beginning of a new sector. It's kind of the point where you can take a break if you need to. The reason why we did get jumped is because he had flown off of the ship and gone some distance, and it created aggro. So it's fine. And he's on the Corvette, so let's just get clear.
A large fighting wing have
Ooh, we got
detected
more
us.
friends.
Prepare for immediate engagement.
Fortunately, I got back just in time to deal with that, so good deal.
I no longer detect more incoming ships. Good work.
Strike the colors, let them fly. Alright. One less. Taking a little bit of damage here, not too bad. Okay, he got the vet, good deal. And then we have no more enemy ships, it looks like. But we do have fire. Stop shooting it, please, sir. There's no point to that. And then we don't want to drop him by exploding it prematurely. Let's deal with the material leak, and then I'll get the fires out. I find material leaks are usually a greater threat than the fires myself. Unless your hull is about to go down and you don't have time, then you gotta deal with the fires ASAP. But yeah, generally speaking, I'd rather save the materia than the hull. Alright, and we had a couple of repairs. I'm gonna shove those in. Need to craft a shield unit, but we don't have the materia just yet. We will here in a moment. Gonna have to put this back. And where's all the materia? Yep, tons
Check
of
over
it.
here.
We will be swimming in materia here in a moment, guys.
Materia collected.
I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of enemies they add. I'd like to see some new enemies added for your boarding parties. They come aboard your ship, because right now, just having the standard raptors and the little spider bots, it doesn't feel all that deadly to me. I'd like, right now, honestly, with not having any cover in the dart, it doesn't feel like it's that big a deal, because the enemies go down very quickly if you have the right weapons. So what I'd like to see is some enemies that are a bit more scary and make it where getting boarded on the dart is more terrifying. Right now, the cat, with its layout, is obviously the better option for dealing with boarding parties, because you can get into cover. That is an option here on the catamaran, because it's got more areas for you to escape to and get around, and more areas to take cover in, whereas the dart's more wide open and only has 2 rooms. I would like for that to be one of the downsides of the dart, because right now, in my opinion, the dart is more powerful than the catamaran in most instances. But if we could make it where the boarding parties were scarier on the dart, and start giving some negatives to the dart, I'd like to see that added without, you know, just straight up nerfing the dart. I'd rather we not nerf the dart, but add some things to the game that make the catamaran just as viable an option. It's certainly usable, and as you can see, I'm enjoying it, but I'd like to see some tweaks made to the game, and I do believe that that is the plan for the devs, that will eventually make it to where the dart is not any more powerful than the catamaran. But we'll have to wait and see how things go. Strike the colors, let them fly. Okay, he's got the shield unit. I'm going to let him deal with that. I'm going to go down and hit this raid point.
Here.
Shield unit installed.
Not everybody knows that this exists. There's a point down here where you can raid.
Shield unit installed.
Sometimes it's picked up on scanners, sometimes it's not.
Shield unit installed.
Whoops. Okay, hitting walls. So this is just kind of a bonus area. There are a few little bonus areas that are hidden throughout the maps in some of these areas. Not every sector has a hidden area. In fact, most of them don't. But there's a few like this.
I've just detected a jump signature.
Sounds like we got a vet.
Use your sensors to scan it.
Now, I did up the bitrate, guys, so let me know if everything looks okay on Twitch still. Twitch is usually the one that suffers when the bitrate gets raised for me. YouTube still handles it okay, but sometimes it produces lag on Twitch. My goal is to have the bitrate up as high as I can for the quality without introducing lag. So if it starts lagging out on Twitch, let me know and I will lower the bitrate. If everything's going pretty smooth for a while, I may actually raise the bitrate and just see how it goes. Ooh, forceful recycling. That's nice. Thruster malfunction, which tells me they are probably engaged with the Corvette. Yep. Okay, where's the ship? The ship's taking damage.
I need a lift.
I would just snag that vet and deal with it, but my inventory is full and that would cause problems. So what I'm gonna do instead
You may board it and look for valuables.
is deal with this. The thruster malfunction is still active. Where is it? Down below. Seems fine. Good deal. I appreciate it. If it continues to stay fine, I may try raising the bitrate just a little bit and see how it goes. But I'll give you guys a heads up before I do that. So if the quality degrades at all, you would be able to let me know. And I'd be able to knock it back down.
The ship needs ammo. Build
All
ship
right.
ammunition in the assembler.
That's dealt with. Let's deal with the ammo situation. The king and his men sleeping from my bed. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Components that direction, material remnants that direction,
Drones.
material remnants, and repairs. That one seems fun. Let's go ahead and land the ship as soon as we've dealt with the Corvette. Okay, he's landing the ship. I'm going to go for the vet. I think they can handle that. I'm going to go ahead and deal with this. Nice thing about this build is that even though I'm almost at half health right now, I still have 120 because the augments I'm running give me a ton of extra health, give me 100 extra health actually, and then I'm also running the Berserker protocol, which essentially makes it where I do 50% extra damage when I'm at half health. So now that I'm below half health, I'm doing an extra 50% damage on everything. Everything I do on foot. Pretty handy. And 50% damage, having 100 extra health, is frankly at 100 health. So when I'm at normal health, I have 50% extra damage. And then when I'm above that, I'm extra tanky. Pretty helpful. And then, of course, you compare that with whatever. Then you'll only have, if you got the Berserk Protocol and the 2 health augments equipped to your build, then you'll have 2 points left over that you can dedicate to whatever you feel like. I personally take Proximity Strike, but which is a personal favorite for plus 25% damage when I'm within 5 meters. But you guys can do whatever you like. Clutch Protocol would be a good pick. It reloads your weapons when your shield drops. Pretty helpful. I'm going to go ahead and top off my rifle, and I'm going to grab a couple of little goodies here. I'm thinking on-foot ammo box, and I'm going to grab a med stem. I'm not going to use it right away, but I'd like to have it on hand. I'm going to bring these in. Looks like they've cleared out the main entrance here. Good deal. Ooh, grapple. Oh, I've been tased.
I detect additional Legion forces. They will detect our override. Be prepared.
Drone.
Okay. Well, he let me go. I'll take it, but... Interesting. Okay. Well, I should be able to use that med stem now without issue. Okay. Got 50%, got 50 health back, which still leaves me below 50%, fortunately.
That's the vault.
All right.
Once we've breached the security system, I can open the gate. Hostiles incoming. You need
Pulling
to
an ammo
fight
crate.
until the override is completed.
I'm going to take a quick look around, see if there's
Grabbing ammo.
anything.
Taking ammo. Grabbed ammo. Taking ammo.
Couple shield flyers. Heavy there. Flyer there. So as you can see, laser drones actually become a one-shot with the javelin when you
System malfunction.
have the 50% extra damage, which is pretty nice. And of course, their HP is going to scale with the amount of players in, and what difficulty you're playing on. We're currently on challenge rating 5, so.
System malfunction identified. A manual
Oh,
bypass is
okay. The malfunction is right there. Heavy down. I'm going to swap to my shotty. Okay, point is flipped. Let's check and see if this ammo crate still had anything in it. I also need to check it down below. Yeah, looks like they took a couple hits. Okay.
Ammo.
More ammo if you need it,
Grabbing
guys.
ammo.
I'm going to go ahead and pick up this medstone in case I wind up needing it.
progress halted. You need to
Oh, we got
perform
friends
manual
here. Boom.
Taking ammo.
And, okay, I see the point.
Grabbing ammo.
And up. Good deal. Points flipped. Okay. Ooh, that's a laser.
System malfunction identified.
Okay, I
A
got
manual
that.
bypass is required.
Break time? Nice. Okay, I got friends here.
Progress halted. You need to perform a manual bypass.
They've got friends. Let's see if we can cover them a
Taking
little
ammo.
bit. That's convenient.
Raptor incoming.
So on those big heavies, guys, you can shoot beyond their shield if you
Vault and
aim correctly. Dang it! Stop stopping! I'm leading my shot because I'm expecting him to keep moving, and then he just doesn't. He keeps pausing just before I fire. Yep. Alright, 1 second. Where is he? Here he is. You got friends, buddy. 1 sec. Yep.
Help me out.
Alright, guys, sorry about that. If we can break this open, we actually don't need to fight these guys. The nice thing here is because I got revived at 50% of my health, 50% is 100. So I'm going to go back and check if there was any ammo left in the ammo box. Death is bad for your health, and aiming well hits the target. I've been taking notes. Okay, no ammo left in the crate. All right.
Check over here.
Okay. Think we're good to go, guys. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and top off my weapons, I guess. Let's see. I need to adjust the layout in my inventory because that's going to confuse me if I don't. There we go. And then, good. We're set to go. Was there any materia left? No. Did we have any repairs? No. Okay. Well, we're just going to have to hope for the best in the next area. See, everything is either high Legion presence or, but it should be materia remnants all over the place. So, did we pick up any artifacts when we were in that area, I wonder? We did. There's a shield reflector, which would come in handy. Go ahead and plug it in. So our ship should be pretty powerful now. See what we got. Pizza Brawler, which potentially could be fun. What you got? Forceful Recycling. Cool. Combined with Pizza Brawler. Could be interesting. Alright. Cool. I'm pleased with that. I think we got everything that needs to be done. Yes. Let them know we're ready to go.
Entering jump space. Hold on to your helmet.
Flying well also keeps your paint from getting scratched. Shots fired in the chat. Sir says, I've made green rage slightly. My job is done here. Nice. Looks like we might have something screwy in the chat. Mods, could you... Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys taking care of that. We got some materia right behind us. I'm going to grab that, of course.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Check it out. Drone over here.
Taking rage bait lessons from our children, I see. And BRB. All right, Green. Thanks, buddy.
Finally, someone found us. Legion drones are trying to break through the hull, and fires are spreading. I have civilians on board. Please help us. Fires are damaging our core.
Check over here.
getting any response from the... Blast it! It's too broken to fix. We're stuck here unless we can get a hold of a new jump drive. It's only a matter of time before we run into more Legion troops. Listen, I'm transporting refugees from a nearby sector. Legion attacks have been ramping up lately. I know it's a lot to ask, but can you help us one more time? It's not a lot, but I can offer some supplies in return for your help. You're our only hope.
Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed.
All right, guys. Sorry about that. All right.
Initiated them inside of this shipwreck. Investigate it. Parking procedure complete.
All right. I'm gonna head over there here in a sec. Just let me get to a stopping point. Not really. If there is something wrong, I'd rather be the one to deal with it. Guys, I'm gonna have to step away for a second. Sounds like there might be something going down at my neighbor's house, and I need to check on him. He's a elderly gentleman with Alzheimer's, so... Let me get to a stopping point here, and I'm going to run over and do that. Probably won't be but a moment. I am low on health. I need to start playing safe. Oops, that was a complete miss. He's behind cover. Okay, I'll grab it. Alright, I'll let you guys take point. Got lasers. Alright, you guys got it. Good deal.
This jump drive is broken. However, you
Okay,
can
well, that was no
disassemble
good.
the material. Initiating takeoff.
Look here. Here.
What are you paying? A health station? Yeah, I'm over. Thank you, thank you. Alright, I'm gonna go
Something worth
AFK for just a moment here, guys. I'm gonna let these guys know.
Parking procedure complete.
Okay. Guys, I will be right back. I'm just gonna go ahead and sit in this chair so I'm out of the way. And yeah. Alright, guys. I apologize for the delay. I will be back briefly. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. I'm back. Fortunately, everything is fine. Alright. Let's see what's going on in game here. Okay, got a healing unit here. Let's do this. Let's see how things are progressing. Looks like we've got friends all over. And we've got some materia here. Looks like they grabbed the
A hand?
component here, and it does not seem to have been the correct one.
Initiating takeoff.
So let's go for the materia.
Over here.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Looks like I forgot to put the intermission video on loop, so unfortunately I came back about the time it stopped, but I'll have to adjust that. Okay, ammo is good. Shields are topped off. Health is pretty good. So we'll be alright to engage if we have to. Which I'm thinking we're going to have to. Alright. I love the design of the catamaran. I think it looks really cool.
Materia collected.
Drones!
Empty
Drones!
collectors to retrieve it.
Got a thruster malfunction. Okay, that's down.
Audit and look for valuables.
Still a thruster malfunction. Whoops, missed the last one. So there's a little funniness there when you're trying to hit that one right there against the pilot cannon. It can do strange things. You can swap between which you're aiming at, the pilot cannon or the thruster malfunction. Oh well, that's done. He's dealing with the vet, and it looks like they've already put out the fires. See if we can give him a hand on the vet. Ooh, looks like we got enemy ships closing in. I'm actually going to head back to the ship just in case. Yep. There's the proximity alert. Okay, vet's down. Good job, guys. Alright, I'm in the pilot seat. Let's pick him up. All aboard. And let's engage. Got another vet. Okay, one less gunship.
Materia collected. Empty
Got radiation on board. Okay, radiation cut out my cannon. Flares away.
Empty collectors to retrieve it.
One less fighter. With good redirector, we're doing a pretty good amount of damage. We got mines on board, which means there's probably a mine layer. Let's see if we can find that. It's probably that ship there. Yep.
All that disabled. We are being boarded. Clear out the
Okay, mine layer's down. Good shooting, buddy. All right. Let's deal with the intruder mines. We got a thruster malfunction. So he got the mines. Good deal. Thruster malfunction's done. He dealt with the intruders. He got the mines. So he's doing good. Great job. Great job. And then, welcome back, Green. Alright, so that's good there. We're going to need the materia. There's materia here. There's also a vet right here. I'm going to go deal with the vet. I'll have to play it safe. My health is not extremely high. But I should have the damage buff, fortunately. Okay. Nice thing about the shotgun is that when you have damage buff, the pellets are able to not only breach the enemy shields when they have a shield, but also take them out from a single shot in spite of the shield. Because you're going to be hitting them multiple times with multiple pellets. Pretty effective. Okay, before that's been dealt with. Small lag spike as it is destroyed. Need to top off my marksman rifle. See, there was materia around
Check
right
it out.
here.
Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed.
Let's go grab the materials, clouds,
Shield unit
and then we can get over to the next point. This is actually closer.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Okay. And then to the point. I need to check and see if there's any enemy ships between us and there. Nope, looks like everything was dealt with, so we're good. We're clear.
Parking procedure initiated.
Okay. Let's grab the material out of the filters.
There might be something worth salvaging inside of this ship.
See, he's on that side, so we'll grab this. Send it down. Did he grab that one? Yep, he did. Okay. He sent it down. Good deal. Go ahead and throw that into the disassembler. So we got a little materia. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some med stem. Just get me just above half health. I'll hang on to that for now. Let's go ahead. Shouldn't need an ammo crate for this. Going ham with the heat blade. Love it. Actually, he's got a wrench. Yeah, that's fun. Alright, well, this will be the non-broken component jump drive.
This jump drive appears to be in a good enough shape. It's still functional. Let's return it to the refugee ship.
Which means we will get friends. Fortunately, with this one, though, we should just be able to partially ignore them. So, let's go ahead and get out, guys. Good deal. And then let's go ahead and get over to the ship. We can expect to get jumped by enemy ships as we get over there.
Initiating takeoff.
So,
Oh no, they found us.
did I miss a cheap viewer seller? Huh. Yeah, basically. It's okay, I dealt with it. That's a vet.
Drone over here.
Still with a sniper. Got a material leak. Nice. Okay, let's deal with the vet. Okay, vet's down. I'm gonna go deal with that material leak. Looks like it's behind the bar. Indeed. Okay. That's not giving me the grapple point there, unfortunately. Got friends.
Shield unit installed.
Lots and lots of friends. Okay. Just let him blow up on the cannon there. All right, good deal. Hey, Gracious, how you doing?
Self-destruction sequence initiated. Leave the ship as soon as possible.
Welcome in. Gracious says, I'm good, man. Got my printer running right now. Ooh, what you making, buddy? Gracious here's been running a 3D printer, and he's been doing some pretty cool stuff. Just a scrapper tool. It's just finished, actually. Nice. I don't know. You keep making that jump space stuff. I might have to buy something off of you. That's pretty cool, man.
I knew we could count on you. Please install the jump drive, and I'll prepare the cargo transfer in the meantime.
I'm waiting till this weekend to try something bigger stuff. That's awesome, dude. I really want to see what you make, man. Let's see. Looks like... Okay, he got the jump drive. Good deal. So let's just back off. Let the ship disappear. It's going to do its jump. And then should be able to pick up the loot, hopefully, provided it leaves it this time. Sometimes there's a glitch where it doesn't leave loot, but in theory it should. I like that this has a new design, this ship. I think that's pretty cool. I like the colors, too. Alright, it left loot. Nice. Let's see, we got small ship repair, and whatever that was. Yep, all ship repairs. But hey, we've been shy on repairs and materia, so I'll take it. Voice the colors, let them fly. Alright, let's see. Could do a shield unit, which would make a bit of sense, but alright, ready to jump. Hopefully we'll get some goods here. Guys, you on YouTube, if you see me responding in chat with text, it's going to be my wife on my account. She's helping with moderation and stuff today, so...
No major threats detected on sensors. We should be free to explore the nearby area.
Alright, let's take a look at the scanners. See what we got. There's a buoy here, and some materia there. Let's go to the buoy, since that's right here. Alright. Lined up at the buoy. Okay. A little bit of gravity in here, that's good. Grab that. So we got a lot of scrap. I'm actually probably just going to put that straight into the disassembler because we need the materia. Yeah. All right. Let's see what the point is. We got
Check over
materia
here.
here, and then the other POI. So how's everybody's day going right now? Everybody having a chill day, hopefully?
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
You desire a nap? Scrap the materia. Alright, cool deal. Looks like everybody's gotten everything. Okay, looks like you got it all. There's a couple little materia scraps here, but other than that, I don't see anything. Nice. Alright, did we grab the stuff from the other point over here? Probably, I'm assuming. Okay. Got a crate here. Ammo box. Nice. Looks like that might be everything, though. Alright. Okay. Let's make sure destination is set. We've got enough. We can go ahead and top off our shields. So I think we should go ahead and do that before we leave. Oh, lost a friend. There he is. Alright, shield unit.
Shield unit installed.
Alright, guys, let's do this. Give him a moment. Okay. Alright, let's do this.
Entering jump space now.
All right.
The battle has already started. Planetary defenses aren't fully online yet, but we can't waste any time. Capture the active cannon to
All right.
our fleet. Hurry.
And away we go. So this is challenge rating 5. Artillery, we've got 3 people, and we're flying the cat. I usually like to take the dart for these, but I decided to run the cat today and just have a little fun with it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these materia points and then move to the cannon. Materia has been sadly scarce in this run, so
Materia collected.
it's the way it goes sometimes.
This cannon is a huge threat to our fleet. You need to take control of its targeting system so we can use it against the Legion ships instead. Let them taste their own medicine. Parking procedure initiated.
Just a bit of fun, not too much, huh? Yeah, no, I love the cat. I think the cat's great. People have asked me which is my favorite, the cat or the dart. I don't really have a favorite between the two. I love them both. I love the design of both.
Disruptor destroyed. Reset the
All right, I got this conduit.
The Legion is approaching one of the cannons. They will retake control and fire it at our ships.
Okay, he's got that one. I'm gonna grab this. I'll come in handy. 10-4.
Cannon engaged. A part of the enemy fleet is coming towards us. Get back on the ship and fight them off.
Stock up. Grab ammo.
Initiating takeoff.
Whoop. Fell off. Did he fall into the rock? I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Shield reflector being helpful.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it. Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
For ship-to-ship combat, I think shield reflector is one of the better augments on not augments, artifacts rather. Sorry. Especially on the catamaran, which has more shields. So. Ooh, you using a railgun there, mate? That's pretty sweet.
Corvette disabled. You may board it and look for valuables. Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
I do say that the dart is probably your better choice for this mission, but it's not what I felt like running. Go. Because the dart is the dogfighting king out of the two ships, so. It's also lower maintenance, or easier to maintain due to the nature of its layout and size and everything, so. We're dealing with ship-to-ship combat and situations where you need to be kind of mobile.
Enemy ships and
Dart
take control
is
of the
probably your
cannons.
go-to,
It's a
in my
matter of
opinion.
time before we're under attack again.
Dang scammers. Still waiting for Nisa on his artillery shell debut. Yep.
Parking procedure initiated.
When we can load Nisa into the cannons and fire him, the Legion won't stand a chance.
Procedure complete.
Should probably heal up. As I'm fully expecting these guys to come up behind me. We're gonna do that. Now I need to keep a close eye on my shields here. You just realized you can print Nisa? That's amazing! Ah, I want a Nisa. I definitely have to see that. Okay.
Disruptor destroyed. Reset the mechanism. Now engage the cannon. The cannon has been re-engaged.
Alright, this cannon's been claimed. I wouldn't be surprised if we got enemy ships jumping in at this point. Alright, need to go grab that other cannon before that becomes an issue.
Grabbing ammo. Taking ammo. Grabbed ammo.
Sounds like the cannons are spooling up, so it's about to become an issue.
Initiating takeoff.
Probably not going to be able to claim this one before they fire off. Nope. Got 6 seconds remaining. So our fleet's going to take a little bit of damage, unfortunately. Here's what it is.
Parking procedure initiate.
Alright, ready. I'm going to slip in from the back
Parking
here.
procedure complete.
One last walker. Okay. Lots of friends.
Disruptor destroyed.
Okay, disruptor's down. Real good. That's nice. Alright, cool deal.
Legion troops are bound for the cannon. Their disruptors will recalibrate it to fire at our fleet.
Got that?
That's the last
Hoist the
cannon.
colors, let them fly.
But they won't let us stay.
Alright, let's see what we got here. I need to reload my shotgun. We're gonna have enemy ships flooding in here just a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up. And probably top off my marksman rifle. I've been
Grabbing
using that a lot.
Initiate.
Let's get ready for enemy ships to flood in. We need shields. We got enough materia. take a lot of fire if I don't get on the move. Cut. I hear missiles.
Corvette disabled.
Okay,
You may
one less
board
vet.
and look for valuables.
Okay.
The Legion
So-
is approaching one of the cannons. They will
Yep,
retake
cannons are
control
spooling
and
up
fire
again.
into ships.
Okay. Might not be a whole lot I can do about that right this moment.
The enemy fleet is nearly destroyed.
Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed. Legion has gained control of the cannon. We need to destroy the disruptor and point it back on.
There's a few radiation rods here. Just a few.
I detect an enemy assaulting one of the cannons. Don't let them capture it.
Okay, we're gonna lose too many cannons. We're gonna have to do something about it. And I need repairs yesterday. So, my good sir, if you could deal with that, I'm gonna try and keep us from getting blown out of the sky. Good deal, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Okay, fewer enemy ships. Heading to a cannon now. We got enemy ships jumping in. Gonna have to be quick.
Disruptor destroyed. Reset the mechanism. Good job. Engage the cannon to resume fire. The Legion is approaching one of the cannons. They will
Okay.
retake control and fire it at our ships.
Flip the switch. And get out.
The cannon has been re-engaged.
Okay, cannon's been re-engaged. We have 2 of the cannons now. Alright, ship's taking a bit of fire, but we're alright.
Attached mines detected. Remove them. We are being boarded.
Oh, we got friends.
The cannon has been re-engaged.
Alright. Looks like friends have been dealt with. We need repairs. We've got the materia. Alright, repairs plugged in. So we've nearly won. We've just got to stay alive basically at this point.
Attached mines.
Yeah, I didn't think flares would work on mines, but it was worth a shot.
Legion troops are bound for the cannon. Their disruptors will be calibrated to fire
Alright,
it
we're
on.
about to lose another cannon.
I need a ride, now.
You're gonna have to fly this way, man. I can't stop fighting. Sorry.
We lost the cannon. If you don't retake it, it will fire on our ships. Don't let that happen.
Okay, I'm going for the cannon. Alright, good job. You made it over here. Alright, we're heading for the cannon now, guys. Stand ready. As long as we don't lose another cannon, we should be guaranteed to win. Oh, okay. We got another cannon going down.
Look,
Somebody needs the hot drop. Dang it, we're stuck on a rock. Okay.
The cannon is no longer in our control.
I'm gonna stay with the ship, guys. I need you guys to go deal with the cannon. So if somebody could jump, that'd be great. Okay, looks like he's down. Good deal. Got a sniper. Let's eliminate that. Okay, he's on repairs. Good. Got another fighter closing in. Fighter's down. Looks like there's a sniper over there.
taking ammo.
Get more ships jumping in. Cut.
Disruptor destroyed. Reset the mechanism.
Got mines. Alright, that should be game.
Much longer.
Good job. Engage the cannon to resume fire.
Great work. The Legion fleet is destroyed.
Alright, so now we just need to survive long enough to take out the enemy ships.
Objective complete. Well done. We can leave whenever you are ready.
Got Corvette remaining. Looks like this is another ship too.
Corvette disabled.
Okay, let's take out this other friend. Good job, guys. Alright, we made it. Let's clean up the Corvettes, and then let's get out. Alright, this Corvette's down.
Self-destruction sequence initiated. Leave the ship as soon as possible.
Alright, to the next one. Got a couple more.
Grabbing ammo. Taking
Enemies should not spawn at this point, I don't believe, so I think we're okay to just worry about this sort of thing. Even though the ship is not in good shape, I think it should be fine. Okay. Okay, this is clear. All right, let's get to the final one, and then we can go ahead and get out.
Drone.
Okay. Alright, flipping the conduit now. And theoretically,
Leave the ship as soon as possible.
that should be everything. Okay. Alright, let's get set for the jump. Give these guys a minute. Okay. Away we go.
Preparing for jump space transition.
Cool.
Over here.
All right, good deal.
Interesting. There are some interesting options for our next expedition.
Let's see, what else seems interesting? We got challenge rating 4. Let's do this one. This one seems fun.
Mission data prepared. Get ready and let's head out.
I'm gonna grab the dart for this one. I like that layout. That there's good. It's got missile launchers. Should be fun. Cool.
Hey, you're back.
What? Oh,
Pineapple
it's
pop.
you.
When you are healed by eating a pizza slice, gain plus 1.5 player damage for 30 seconds. Okay, so yeah, this has been drastically altered, guys. Pineapple power used to last the entirety of the mission, and it just would stack depending on the amount of pizza slices you ate. Now you only get a plus 1.5 extra damage, and it's for only 30 seconds. Okay, that's drastically different than what it used to be. All right, well, good to know. So, think of it as a temporary buff. Taking a pizza slice with you, and then when things get hairy, eat the pizza slice real quick, heal up a little damage, and then you have a plus 50% buff. I do think many of the augments outweigh that, though, so...
The Legion cargo ship is temporarily stopped in a sector a few jumps ahead. It's the perfect opportunity for us to intercept it. Once you're prepared, let's start jumping towards the
Okay,
target
power grid's in
sector.
order.
Hopefully, the Legion won't see us coming.
All right, I have secured the gnome. All right, let's see what we got. Credits, material remnants, components, unknown threat and repair kits. Let's go that direction, I guess. All right. Looks like we're ready to go. Let's do this.
Jump imminent. Remain seated.
Man, we used to kill Corvettes with materia guns. Yeah, I know. The pineapple power used to be pretty nice. I've got shorts and stuff on my YouTube that show it in action as it was.
I've identified a Legion outpost.
Unfortunately, it is not nearly as powerful as it used to be. In fact,
Still has valuables inside. Secure the
while
facility
an extra 50% damage is not necessarily something to sneeze at, I would say it be lasting for only 30 seconds. I personally don't see a whole lot of reason to run that artifact anymore, to be honest. Could just be me, though. All right.
Trust me, I'm doing the best I can. It's,
All right. Well, we got a couple sentries here, which are gonna be in range, I think, if I just go to the point. So, deal with those real quick. Why is that? Huh. Okay. It would not target that sentry for a moment there. Even when I was further back, it wasn't targeting it. I took several shots at it. Oh well. I'm just gonna go with my weapons as is, and
Parking procedure complete.
I'll just use whatever we find in there. There's just two of us, so the loot should be enough to cover us for bullets and such. Try to use the multi-tool as much as I can to conserve my ammunition.
Need some assistance.
Caution. It seems that this facility has initiated a lockdown protocol. Anticipate resistance as you proceed.
I love that the multi-tool is now full auto. That's so fun. 10-4. Saves your fingers a bit. Okay, we're in. All right, see what we got. There's a side clip here if you want it. There's a deployable shield. Come in handy.
Bypass the mechanism and open the door.
Let's go ahead and there's some lockers over here down the stairs. I'm gonna check those, see if they got any goods. And then I'm gonna check this point over here. There's always lockers over here as well.
Hostile signatures detected.
Okay, he's cracked a crate. Good enough. Let's go ahead and get stuck in. Nothing here. Nothing here. Okay. We need 5. All right, there's at least 2 here. Let's see what we got on the other side. One more.
Look.
So there's 2 here remaining.
Good job. Let's find another one.
All right. Hi, friend. Nisa is printing? Yes! Gracious, I so want to see that. Please, please, please post that into the Discord. I so want to see that. That's incredible. All right, we've got 3 batteries in. We need 2 more. Looks like he's going for 1 now. All right, that's 4. If he's picking 1 up, let's just kind of make sure the path is clear. Okay. Looks like he's coming this way. Let's drop the heavy. Path is clear, bud. Let's go. Cover you.
Access granted. Proceed to the jammer.
Alright. Cracking the door now. Okay. Let's go ahead and get up. It should take just under an hour. Nice.
Install it and try it out.
Alright, cool. He unlocked the Gatling turrets. Alright, we got a large repair here. Okay, good enough. Sounds like we're under fire. We are.
Initiating takeoff.
Under fire from what? No? Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and top off shields. Oh, experienced a little lag there. Shield units up top. Alright, let's go ahead and get to the next area then. And away we go.
Detecting jump signatures.
Scratch that, we're under attack. Alright, we've got a couple of light fighters. Let's deal with those.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Got a friend. getting that glitch. There's a glitch right now in the game where the cannons don't aim correctly. It affects all the cannons. It's especially noticeable on the bolt accelerators because they don't fire very fast. And the glitch is intermittent. It doesn't affect every shot. So the more shots you're putting out, the faster you're putting them out, the less you're going to notice the glitch. The disruptor lasers, for instance, you barely notice it because they fire so fast. The fragment cannons are pretty good for not being as noticeable with it. Rapid pulse is okay, which is what I'm currently running, and the bolt accelerators feel terrible because missed shots just feel rough with the bolt accelerators because they fire so slowly. But all right, let's see what we got here. We got some materia down in the filters. Got some ships here. Got a mine layer. That's priority 1. Let's deal with the materia. Welcome in. Alright, I'm going to deal with the mine layer first thing. Okay. Well, the small ships were dealt with already, and Corvette's going to go down pretty quick.
Bro.
Find and disable the control nodes to gain access.
Looks like you guys are heading that direction. I'm going to go ahead and grab us some materia.
Yeah. I just want to make sure you're okay. Yeah.
Okay, they got it. Good deal. The Corvette continued to drift away, which is why it's so far. Oop. Little lag there. It's common for lag to happen when the Corvettes blow up.
Parking procedure initiated. Parking procedure complete.
The devs are aware, they're working on it.
Well, no. Mike and I actually have plans tonight. You have dinner? Okay. Alright.
Your unauthorized access attempt has been detected.
I'm gonna let you go for
Hostile
now.
forces are mobilizing. Expect resistance.
People told me to call him back.
Alright, let's get ready for friends. Okay. Got enemy ships jumping in. Let's deal with it.
System malfunction identified.
Okay. System malfunction. Looks like it's an on-foot segment. Yep.
Assistance, please.
Go for the far left. And, okay. This conduit is flipped. Now. Looks like you got the other one. Nice job, guys. Alright, back on the ship.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve. Progress halted. You need to perform a manual bypass.
Okay, everybody's on board. Good deal. Got enemy ship here. He's toast.
Materia collected.
And heading for the break.
Need some assistance.
Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed.
Good job on the shields. Alright. Got it? Cool. We can expect more enemy ships to be jumping in any moment, so. As soon as I've dropped the snipers, I'll swing back and pick you up, mate. Coming for you.
Progress halted.
Okay, we got a break.
Bypass to proceed.
Cut.
Get over here.
All right. He's heading to the right. I'm going to go to the left. Okay. Flipping the conduit now. Boom. He's already gotten the other one. Good deal. All right. Back on the ship. Everybody's aboard. One less.
Attached mines detected. Remove them. Progress halted. You need
Got
to
a
perform
break.
rapid
That's a mine layer, though. Let's deal with that, and then I'll go for the break.
All
Okay,
security
break is
nodes are
good.
offline.
He's already gotten the
The lockdown is
mines.
lifted. Return to the
Everything's in
engines
order.
and retrieve the asset.
We got all the fire extinguishers. Cool. Good job, guys. All right, that was clean.
Parking procedure.
Landing.
Parking procedure complete.
All right, cool deal.
You can't do full setting, but
Okay. Hoist the colors, let them fly. Well. Force for recycling. I see no reason to not run that. What do we got here? Friendly fire. So we got healing options, guys. Cool. All right, I think we're ready to jump. I think all artifacts are in. Everything's in order as far as I can tell. What's the ammo situation look like? Pretty good, all things considered. Okay. And the next area I don't believe is materia disruption. Nope, ion rift. Okay,
Initiating takeoff.
let's do it. And away we go.
Entering jump space. Hold on to your helmets.
Let's see. All right. Well, it looks like everything's going pretty good. I'm actually going to try and raise the bit rate. You guys let me know if anything looks like it
Assist us on our journey.
starts to feel a little off. I'm going to raise it up by 500 kp. Gaby, FPS, and let's see if that works. If it gets stuttery on Twitch, let me know, guys. All right, so this is the ambush area. Welcome in, mate. Welcome in. So as soon as we get in proximity of that cache, we're going to get ambushed.
Over here.
Let's go ahead and grab this buoy first.
Ambush.
Oh,
We have some type of
no time.
long-range jack
Okay.
signal. I'll work on a way out. I'll stop.
Can always come back for the goods. All right. Got radiation on the ship. One less. Let's go pick up a friend. He's clearing the buoy. I'll let him do that.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
He's on board. Good deal. That's the beautiful thing about the Dart, guys, is that you can have, if you got a 4-man team on the Dart, you can have 2 people worrying about pilot, gun, and engineer, and then you can have the other 2 guys worry about everything else, whether it's grabbing loot, boarding enemy ships, taking out cannons and artillery, whatever the gist may be, whatever it is you need. It only takes, even in 4-player, it only takes 2 people to manage the ship when you got the Dart, which is pretty cool. Especially if those 2 people are running the engineer augments. The Dart is really nice for being versatile in that regard. It doesn't have the ammo stations for you to refill your ammo. It doesn't have the pizza maker or the jukebox, unfortunately. So the Catamaran still got some things on the Dart, but for dogfighting ability and being lower maintenance, I'd say the Dart is the king. Got mines on the ship. Unless there's a, I think there's a gunship. There's the mine layer. All right, mine layer down. I think you guys got that. Go with that, and then got you. Nice. Okay. Okay, he's got that. Good deal. Good job, guys. Clean. All right. We got an incoming asteroid shower. I'm gonna have to get this covered, which means down in these asteroids here, I'll be able to find some. Just not sure which angle it's gonna come from, and I'll have to adjust accordingly.
Asteroid shower is imminent. Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed.
Honestly, we probably could just get out. I think we've grabbed everything.
The asteroid shower is imminent. Perform the jump now. Transition to asteroid storm.
All right,
Take shelter.
everybody set, and we're gone. All right, well, that'll definitely prevent us from taking any unnecessary damage. Cool. Good deal, guys.
No major threats detected on sensors. We should be free to explore
Okay.
the nearby area.
Well, we should be able to find some loot and get reset up here. We have materia disruption field. So, so let's not craft anything here. once we get to the next area, we should be able to craft just fine.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
We're not hurting for anything currently, so it doesn't really make too big of a difference. We can't craft anything, and there shouldn't be any ship enemies or anything of that nature, so it'll be just fine. I'm going to assume they're going to have that buoy clear in just a moment. I'll let them do that. Yep. And then we can go ahead and get down to this point. Pardon me.
Parking procedure initiate.
And here.
Parking procedure complete.
Taking ammo. Grabbing
There
ammo.
won't be anything heavy in this area for the most part. Enemies should be just light
Over
stuff.
here.
So I'm not going to worry too much about using anything other than my pistol. I don't see any reason to waste ammunition on small fry. Got a Mark II iron belt if somebody wants it. Mass proxy, that's nice. That's probably everything, but I'm going to check one little thing right here. I'm assuming you guys probably grabbed it all, but a lot of folks don't realize, and you guys did get it. Cool. There's a door back there that you can get into, and a lot of people don't realize that it's there. You have to hit that button on the side there. So I usually like to double check those when I'm playing in multiplayer, but looks like you guys knew and got it, so good deal. And we got artifacts.
SMG.
Mass proxy I'd like to plug in. And let's see. Bruvart, you could use some health. Alright, everybody's topped off. Let's do this.
Initiating takeoff.
Alright, let's go ahead and jump.
Entering jump space now.
Cool. How's that 3D printing coming, Gracious? I'm really curious to see Nisa.
That's the freighter. Destroy the ships protecting it before boarding.
Alright, we got a sniper here. I'm gonna go for that.
Materia collected.
Alright, snipers are
Empty
down.
collectors to retrieve it.
Always gotta drop the fighters. Okay. Fighters down. I'm gonna swing by, grab this materia as we go to the others.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Of the two mission types where you do this, where you're basically raiding an enemy vessel, this is my favorite of the two. This one where you're dealing with the crash ship, when you have to disable the freighter, I don't enjoy it as much personally. I like the idea, but I think it's a bit of a pain that the enemy ships continue to spawn endlessly. I've got a thruster malfunction that's throwing me off, so I need some assistance, please.
Good job. Now
Got
board
it.
the freighter and
Thank you,
find the
guys.
cargo. Hurry. Enemy
All right, going in for a
reinforcements
landing.
are on their way.
This one's just fun for me. Like, you go in, you clear out the enemy ships, then you begin...
Procedure initiated.
I don't know. I just enjoy it. They're both fun.
Parking procedure.
I don't have any objection to playing the other one. I just happen to enjoy this one, the playstyle of this one, just a
Please.
little bit more.
Grab ammo. Get over here. Over here.
All cargo we're looking for appears to be locked inside shipping containers. I will require some time to locate and unlock them. I have located the cargo in one of the containers.
Okay. All right.
Great. Now bring it to the ship. That's the first crate. Keep looking for more.
Okay, he's got the first one down. Good deal.
I have located the cargo in one of the containers.
A little bit of
Raptor.
lag there.
Need some assistance.
Take it to the ship.
There's a spider on my heels. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Oh, hi, friends. Would you guys hold still? I hate the way these guys dodge around. The little radioactive spiders are a pain for that.
Taking ammo. Grab ammo.
Says reposition. Got point over here. All right,
Assistance, please.
I'm in position.
Well done. Now move it on board.
All right, now I find the left side the easiest to escape from, because this grapple point brings you right up top here. You can certainly do it from the right side, but I just find the left side easier and more consistent for me personally.
Good job. You can leave the sector now, or continue looking for more cargo.
Yes, I like my Hauk well done. All right, go for it. It's all yours, buddy.
To the ship.
So I've got the damage buff right now, which is helpful. So even if a melee strike is not enough to drop an opponent bot, it's oftentimes enough to stun them, which can be huge. So don't hesitate to take advantage of that. We got...
I have located the cargo
Okay.
in one of the containers.
That's convenient.
Need some assistance.
I need ammunition in my javelins. I'm going to grab that here in a second.
Great. Now bring it to the ship.
Taking ammo. Grab ammo.
Well done, Interim.
Here are you. And I could definitely use some healing.
I have located the cargo in one of the containers.
Okay, I'm on point. We got friends inbound. There. Thanks for the healing, mate. Oh, we got a laser drone on us.
Well done. Now move it on board.
Okay, I got that. It's just that lip right there that tends to kill my momentum. At least for me. I'm sure others can get around it, but I struggle with that. Okay, this is the final crate, so let's go ahead and get out. Alright, good job, guys. Make sure
Good
destination is set.
You can leave the sector now.
As soon as he's on board,
Initiating
we can lift. Let you guys get
Grabbing
whatever you need in order. As long as my Hauk is seasoned correctly.
preparing for jump space transition.
Alright, good deal, guys. Nice. We got all the bonus objectives on that one. I'll take it. Alright, well, I think I got one more mission in me, and then I'm probably going to have to call it. And what I'd really like to do is a data breach. Let's see if we've got any... We got a
Mission parameters accepted.
Mark IV.
We can head out whenever you are ready.
I forgot to grab my heat blade, but that's okay. Resonant amplifier, shield recycler, component stabilizer. None of those are particularly useful. I'll grab materia. That's about all that's going to be useful for this. Okay. Alright, guys. Well, this is going to be the final mission of the day. Let's have some fun with this. This is honestly one of my favorites. I love Data Breach. The endless on-foot mission that they added with the last update is so much fun to me. I also love the challenge. It can get quite challenging, which is really cool. Probably only going to do one run of it, but yeah. I picked up a little extra materia.
Breach the facility and establish a connection.
Everything can just go in the disassembler.
Legion will send forces to stop us. You will have to hold out until I've downloaded enough data. Initiating takeoff. Materia collected. Empty collectors reloaded.
Take these broken wings. All right, guys. So here's what I'm thinking we do.
Parking procedure initiated. Parking procedure complete.
So I think we should just scrap everything and
Component uninstalled. Component uninstalled. Component uninstalled.
it's literally not letting me pick that up. Okay. It's literally not letting me pick up. Ah, I've got the glitch. There are some ways to deal with this glitch. That's not doing it. I can't interact with anything right now. There's a glitch that makes it where you can't interact with anything. You can sometimes... There, that fixed it. Okay, cool deal. Sometimes jetpacking, grappling, and things like that will make the glitch go away. See, that is our drift engines. That is our solid state reactor.
Component uninstalled. Component installed. Component uninstalled.
So if you choose to do this, guys, make sure that if you choose to do this, make sure that you re-plug in everything when you get back to the hangar, because otherwise you're going to be going in with a dead ship in your next mission. All right, I'm going to leave power grid and the engines plugged in so we can get out later, but that's all we need. And honestly, you can do it without the engines, because you can still lift off and still jump with the jump drive, even with the engines offline, but
Good. You're inside.
I prefer to have a little maneuverability, and the extra 10 materia isn't going to make much of a difference.
While I download data, the facility will go into lockdown. We won't be able to leave until I finish the download. After each package is downloaded, I'll
I'm going to go ahead and grab us
so you have the option to
an
leave.
on-foot ammo crate,
The facility has an assembler you
and then you guys can grab whatever you
Check
like.
this out.
However, it won't work while I'm actively downloading. So be quick to use it whenever I say it's available.
Stock up.
Okay. I've already got the weapons I want, so I'm good.
Good work.
All right.
I've reached their encoding and connected to their network. Give me as much time as you can to gather data. I've gained access to the facility materia storage. I'll need you to finish the transfer whenever I can initiate a connection event.
Check it out.
Prepare it, as I won't be able to hold it open for too long.
Whoops. Hi, friend.
Canister release.
Okay, I'll cover you, mate.
Materia canister release.
Okay. Good deal.
I've reactivated the assembler. Use it quickly to restock it.
Okay, we got through the first section here.
Help me out.
Do you guys want anything? No? Okay. Well, I'm gonna grab some rewards then. Still doing pretty good on ammo for the moment. Nobody's used any ammo out of the crate, so we're good on that. We've got 1 of 4 data packets downloaded.
Okay, they've locked onto us again. Here they come.
Okay, we got friends. Turn and go back the other way, just as I shoot. I see how you are.
Materia canister release.
All right.
Canister release pending.
Okay.
Materia canister release.
Okay, looks like he's got that. Good deal.
The assembler is back online for a short time.
Cool. I am going to need ammo at this point. I'm going to grab us an on-foot ammo box. Let him craft whatever he wants. Love the getup, man. Looks good.
Grab ammo.
Large ammo crate or ammo crate.
Grabbing
Yeah.
ammo.
Credit case. Sorry.
Grab ammo.
Okay, they've locked onto us again.
Hey, just discovered you from a comment you posted about components. Good work. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Grabbing ammo.
And welcome in. Glad to have you. Need to reposition. Got to have a bunch of friends right here.
Canister release pending.
Okay, that's all the way over there. Got it. Cool. Was wondering about the bolt accelerator gun. What do I think of it? Is that what you're asking? The bolt accelerator pilot cannon is probably my favorite pilot cannon. Right now it's a little bugged. Well, all the cannons are a little bugged. Occasionally, when you line up your shot, the reticle, it won't aim exactly where you're aiming, unfortunately. And while it affects all the cannons, it's especially noticeable with the bolt accelerators due to the fact that they have such a slow rate of fire, and missing a shot is feels worse with the bolt accelerators than it does with the other cannons. However, for power and accuracy when not bugged, the bolt accelerators are my personal favorite. You do have to use them like you're using a marksman rifle, though. If you just hold down auto fire, since they're fully automatic, then you're going to run into trouble where by the time it fires, you're no longer going to have your shot lined up, and you're probably going to miss. If instead... Hi, friend. If instead you do not pull trigger and fire until you are lined up with your shot, then it will fire as soon as you press left click on your mouse or right trigger on your controller, and you'll hit your shot every time. Makes it pretty easy to hit crits with the bolt accelerators, and honestly makes them very powerful. They can one shot most small ships. So if you use that technique, it is one, aside from the disruptor lasers, which do not consume ammo at all, it is the most ammo conservative pilot cannon in the game, and it is also per shot the most powerful pilot cannon in the game. So it's a personal favorite for those reasons. Plus, I like marksman rifles anyway, so kind of makes these things right up my alley. Very cool, man. Thank you for your knowledge. I just unlocked a last game. Nice. Yeah, absolutely. They're one of my favorites, but like I said, they are bugged right now, so they'll get it fixed eventually. The devs have been really good about patching stuff, so I've seen this game change. Oh, it's done. Nisa is here. Gracious, I have to see it, please.
Check over here.
Me too. Right now, I run on foot double javelin level 3. About the pilot cannons right now, I was using disruptor laser and fragment cannon as my build. That's a really solid build.
Grab ammo.
I think a lot of people don't even think about the fact that you can very easily run different cannons on the dart, having one of each, two different things, which is actually extremely viable. Especially if the one is a disruptor laser, which conserves your ammo, and then the other one does heavy damage. 1 second, and I gotta clean it up a bit. Oh, I'm excited. So those who don't know what I'm talking about, Gracious here has a 3D printer, and he's 3D printing a Nisa. He's gonna post it in the Discord we got. For those who don't know, we have a Discord channel, and we communicate pretty frequently there, honestly. So if you want to check that out, there's a link to it here. You print Nisa? No way. I gotta start printing it now. You got a 3D printer, dude? I'd love to see what you do, man. Hey, Saphira. How you doing? And yeah, we can see your chats. All right, we got a canister release.
Canister released.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Is it possible to game with you also? Yeah, it is. This is going to be my last run of the day, but I always have an open lobby. It's actually in the pinned comment. And anybody who wants to join, who's willing to be kind to other people, is more than welcome to join.
Canister release pending.
Also, if folks are on the Discord, they're able to join me in voice chat while I'm gaming. I've got it to where I can hear folks on the voice chat, but YouTube and Twitch cannot. So feel free to speak, but it makes it easy for us to communicate while we're gaming. And it's quite common for me to just be gaming with folks on the Discord, even when I'm not streaming, just for kicks. So.
The teleporter is active and we can now.
Okay, so now we can get out, but let's go ahead and craft some credits, and then we'll go ahead and get out.
Taking ammo.
You'll join the Discord? Good deal. I will keep an eye out for you.
Look here. Look over
Let's
here.
see. Let's see. Hoist the colors, let them fly. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get out, guys. All right. Well, like I said, guys, this is the last mission for me today. I've got to call it there. I appreciate everybody who joined today. We're going to go ahead and wrap up this mission, and I'm going to go ahead and call it. Let's make sure that all these are deployed. Little tidbit for you guys. There's a bug right now where sometimes the loot you have in the grab bags doesn't count at the end of the mission, so make sure that you have it deployed before you end the mission, just in case. It's not consistent, but it happens from time to time. Thanks, I appreciate it. I will. Oh, Nisa's in the Discord. Oh, I need to see it. All right, I tell you what, before we go ahead and close out, guys, I'm going to see if I can pull that up so you guys can see it. All right, let me go ahead and see if I can get that pulled up. Okay, let's go to Discord. All right, I just admitted you. You should be in now. Let me pull up this little tidbit here. All right. I'm being very sluggish right now. Let's try that again. There it is. Oh, sorry guys, I bopped the mic. That probably didn't sound too great. Okay. Let's go to general. And now let's go ahead and make it where you guys can see what's going on here. Let's just do screen capture here, and we're gonna grab Discord. Boom. And turn it on. There we go. Okay, so he has 3D printed Nisa here, guys. Check it out. That's awesome. That is too sick. Nice work, Gracious. That looks awesome. I love it so much. All right, cool deal. That looks really cool, guys. All right, well, on that note, guys, we're going to go ahead and call it there. I appreciate everybody joining. Hope you all have had a good time, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later. Green dancing in the background. Whoa, I'm not. Oh, gosh, I nearly got squished there. Oh, man. Oh, this is the new one, guys. I love this. And then on top of that, they like, you drain your magazine so fast with the halberd with this. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Roscoe says, love some biscuits and gravy. And Silver Six says sweet potato pie for dessert. Ooh, that sounds good. I'll take some. Yeah, I mean, it was your obligatory scuffing of the paint job. I understand. I don't know, Spectre. You'll have to enlighten me. Throw up some pictures of what you're talking about in the Discord, because